He's looking to get him going.
Yeah, these two guys, like you said, Grimm hasn't played yet this year against the user, so that should be interesting to see how he plays. Brousseau is not easy to play against. He's a really good defensive coach, especially since he plays a DC coordinator stream. He should be good at defense. And see if we can get Montreal Coles going and Braylon Allen more involved. A&M side, I haven't seen them play all year, so I'm not real familiar with what they have. We'll all learn this together, but hopefully, is that A-Chain still his running back, or is it Antonio Daniels? Amari Daniels, sorry. I'm not
I
sure.
believe it's going to be A-Chain.
All right. Well, I know he likes to run a lot, and so does Brousseau, so we'll see what happens here. Kickoff short of the goal line, taking it to 2. Marshall up the side, looking for a block. Gets one, gets to the outside, and pushed out around the 31-yard line. 29 yards, good start for A&M. Nice home day game. No rain. I always bring rain with me. Not today, so that's good for the players. So what do you expect today out of these guys, Danny?
Yeah, you said it perfectly, right? Beautiful day here, beautiful weather, and you said it your best. I mean, Grimm is a runner. He loves to run the ball. He loves to control the clock. It's going to be very interesting to see this chess match. These coaches are very familiar. They played against each other for the first time last year, and they started off their user seasons against each other. So it's going to be interesting to see what they come out with.
All right, A&M comes out. Got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. It looks like a fullback. Offset to the right. A-Chain is the running back. King's the quarterback. Snap, hand fake, goes to read option, shoves the defender to the ground, but gets taken down for a loss of 1. Man, piss test him right now. First
I
play.
was about to say that. Last year we saw A-Chain just trucking through everybody. This year we already see Haynes King clearly loving the weight room and just trucks that defensive end. Yikes.
That was crazy. I was going to say, is this how we're going to start the game? We're just going to lift guys off the ground and throw them and get first down. That's crazy. All right. Now he split out. They got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. King barking on a change already. Quick drop. He's got a lane up the middle. Throws over the middle. Caught by Muhammad. He's going to get a first down on the play right over the top of the defender's head. He never even moved.
Yeah, confidence right there by King. Great pocket presence. Last year we'd see Grimm scramble out, and this year stays in there patient and delivers it right over the user.
And he had a whole lane. He could have taken off and run if he wanted to, but he found the guy behind the defender, got the first down pass, and moved the chains early. See what they do here on their next first down. All the way out to the 42.
Already nearing Muirfield.
I think we're waiting for a defensive call here. Where is it? There we go. All right, spread them out again. 2 left, 2 right. Wisconsin pinch in the middle, looking for an inside run. Play clock down to 6. Here's the fake. King to the outside, cuts it back to the middle, slides down, and gets the first down on a play. Nice, favorable spot there. And they're just moving first down, first down, first down.
Yeah, we see the early chess match between the coaches, and Grimm loves that formation, the 2x2 set, with his one single running back there. And he normally doesn't put him in pistol, keeps him in shotgun. He knows where he wants to go. And don't forget, Haynes King is extremely, extremely athletic for the quarterback.
He's a big boy. He looks like more like a 6'5" wide receiver or tight end back there. See what they do here. He's he threw the one pass over the middle, but it's been run outside of that. Comes out to the right, 1 to the left, fullback to the left, offset, goes in motion back to the right. Here's the handoff, A-Chain trying to find a hole at the middle and got nothing. 1 yard on the gain. Nice stop by Wisconsin.
Yeah, there's yours and my favorite NWO feature right there. Looks like it was a negative play. Gains 1.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Falls forward for 2 to get the positive yardage, always. All right, 2nd down and 9 on the 46 of Wisconsin. Taking their time, trying to make sure they get the right play call here.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's something that Grimm really enjoys doing. He takes his time. He makes sure he bleeds the clock because he really is so competitive when it comes to those plays. He nitpicks every little detail and dwindles that clock.
Yeah, I can tell you from experience that grates on you as a defensive coordinator. You're ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Play clock down to 6 already. 5, 4. Barking a change down to 2. One, he gets it off. King, pressure coming from the right, and he scrambles, gets dropped. Huge
Oof.
loss of 15 on the play. Great pursuit by the Badgers.
Yeah, that is one of Brusso's favorite boys right there. That's bowlers, and he does a great job of keeping contained. It's not easy. Quarterback's 90 speed right there, but great job, great angle, and he corralled him down for that sack.
Yeah, he forced him backwards instead of to the outside. So if he gets to the outside, he's got an angle he can get away from him. But once you go straight backwards, it's hard to get back outside. The defense just closes. They already have the angle shut down, and that's exactly what happened there. It's a huge loss. 3rd and 24, back to the 38. They were on the Wisconsin 46.
Yeah, not a lot of plays for third and 24.
No. All right, spread them out, 2 on each side. Wisconsin dropping back, playing pass. King drops. Pressure up the middle, and he's going to get sacked again.
Oh,
9 more yards, and it's going to be 4th and 34. Huge stop by Wisconsin's defense.
yeah, Peterson there does just a tremendous job of pushing back that center. And, when you get pressure up the middle as a scrambling quarterback, you don't want to see it right there.
Yeah, that's twice. Well, one was off the quarterback's right side, their left end, and then that one up the middle. He didn't have anybody that was getting open quick, and just had to eat it. Here's Wisconsin taking the punt, getting to the 40. Juke moves, spins inside, gets down to the 45. That's where they're going to take over after a 19-yard return by Paul Harrison. Wisconsin's led by their freshman, Montrell Coles. I've seen him once or twice this year already. Braylon Allen's back at running back, and that's Skylar Bell, Shamir DK, and Marcus Allen at wide receiver. They got 3 good receivers.
Yeah, and it's a complete overhaul of what Wisconsin's normally doing. Coach Brousseau's bringing in that new offense, and he's still trying to find the right exact pieces to it. But you can tell it's explosive, it's fast, and he's doing a good job of using that Coles, Braylon Allen 1-2 punch there.
Yeah, I remember Coles had some really good runs his last game. Allen kind of got taken out because they got behind early. And this is Allen right up the middle, and he gets grabbed and dropped, still falls forward, gets 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, no coach ever likes to see a defensive lineman cross face on a zone play. The going that way, that is just a heartbreak right there. But, you said it best. Braylon Allen is the premier runner. If he doesn't go, there's not a lot of guys back there in the Wisconsin team that can really carry the workload that he does.
No, I remember last game he had a really good run right up the gut for about 34 yards, and then he got shut down the rest of the game. So he's probably want to get him going a little bit more than Coles with the legs, and hopefully get some nice easy throws for Coles. A&M looks like they're playing 3-3 stack, hit 3-3-5. Pinch in the middle. Coles play clock down to 7, 6. Still marking out changes down to 3. Here's the handoff to Allen up the middle again. Gets met and falls forward, picks up 4 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, that's the main thing we're all watching here. Everybody in the NWO. Grimm hasn't played this year, so it's really interesting to see how he's going to mix up his calls this year exactly. And we're already seeing his defense get a little funky out there.
Yeah, they've controlled that middle pretty well. I mean, they've only given up 6 yards on those 2 carries so far, so good start. But we'll see if he see what they do here. If he goes back, tries to pound him up the middle again, or Coles uses his legs to find room to hit a receiver. And there they go, pinch the middle again. Coles drops, throws, dumps over the middle, caught, and didn't get very much. Pardon me, Micah Jackson only gains 1. That was such a quick throw, caught me off guard.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like Coles expected the blitz there, and A&M did a good job of just staying at the first down marker, keeping things in front of them. And now we have our first 4th down of the night. So let's see if Wisconsin's going to go for it.
Yeah, it looks like they will. Just on the other side of the 50, on the 47 of A&M. They're feeling confident. Get that NWO fall forward. He might be able to get this first down. Got trips to the left, tight end to the right. Coles drops, throws. Got a man open at the 36. Caught. Skylar Bell, 11 yards and a first down.
Yeah, great job there. Good job by Coach Brousseau, making it easy on your young quarterback, giving him 2 to 3 reads there, making him simple. You see the man-to-man coverage, and tremendous job by Coles. Almost missed his receiver, but a good catch there.
Yeah, I still have PTSD from calling the game at LSU with those numbers on every 5 yards, so threw me off. All right, see what they do here. Down to the 36-yard line. We already have down to 2:02 left in the quarter. It's been a quick quarter. Now they come out 2 tight end set in the pistol. Cole's making a change to the line. Turns, hands off to Allen, tries to get to the outside, pushes through one defender, falls forward, picks up 1 on the play. Felt like more on that one, actually. And it's going to be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, that's the second play in a row that we see the O-line block so quickly and let go of it. You don't really know right there if it's more on A&M side of just getting off the blocks. But, man, if he holds on to that, Braylon Allen is rumbling into the end zone.
Yeah, they're getting a lot more penetration. I mean, every play he's ran the ball. Yeah, I'm expecting a much bigger run, and they're bringing him down immediately. He's not breaking any tackles. He might get the fall for, but he's not getting any broken tackles. Here's Cole's drop, look, throw out to the outside, caught it at the 30, down to the 25, pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line, 22. Micah Jackson, tight end, catch 14 yards on that one, and another 1st down.
Yeah, another quick throw, quick read. That's what you want to do right there for your young quarterback, and it's just a tremendous job. Get the ball to the athletes. Let them do all the work for you. And Micah Jackson did a great job there.
All right, down to the 21 now. A lot of quick passes so far from Wisconsin. Trying to run up the middle. Had 1 try outside. See what they do here. A&M shifting their line left and right. Got the user over there in a slot. Coles, hand off to Allen, straight up the middle. He's got a lane, tries to juke, and he had a huge hole. Probably cost himself a 1st down. Still gained 6 on the play. We're at 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there. The hole was opening up, and I don't mind it because you see Braylon Allen. That means his legs are getting back under him. He hasn't really been going a lot lately in the last 2 weeks, and let's see how he can kind of roll into this one. He is one of the best backs in this league, but he's biggest thing about it is he's kind of the focal point of the Wisconsin team. So that's kind of why teams kind of key in on him.
All right, he's already burned 315 off and only gone 36 yards. So both teams eating a lot of the clock. It's exactly what I expected out of this game. Low scoring, a lot of running. Now we got a pistol formation here. Offset fullback, quick drop, swings it out in the flat, breaks through one guy, taking down at the 15 for no gain. Wow. They got out there quick and took him down. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, I was about to say that. A&M flew to that ball right there. Great job by them actually seeing where the ball was going and taking off.
And we'll see if this play gets snapped before we go to the 2nd quarter. Not sure. Doesn't look like it. He's still looking at his plays, and we're already down to 5. So this is going to go to the 2nd quarter, guys. So scoreless 1st quarter. As I said, exactly what I expected. Low scoring, a lot of running. A&M having not played anybody so far this year. It's kind of interesting to see what they're doing on both sides, but it's nothing really new for Grimm on offense. It's how he's going to play on defense, as you mentioned. So,
yeah, not a lot of film out there, and Coach loves to watch his film. He loves to study in, and whether it's a little bit or a lot, you want to at least be able to see what users like to do. But with Grimm having that dominant win over Ohio, you kind of don't exactly know what he's coming in with.
All right, 3rd down and 4. Got to the left, to the right, Allen to the right. Play clock down to 8. Here's the fake, and they weren't fooled at all. In fact, it's a loss on the play. Skirman got 4th down and 8, and you got to assume Wisconsin's just going to take this field goal and get the 1st points of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough play there, right? You want to catch the momentum. You want to be able to at least get out here with points, and just a tremendous job. A&M's defense is showing that they are fast.
Yeah, they've been in the backfield all day long. Very surprising. We always talk about how great Michigan and Miami, they're so strong and have so much speed, but A&M has just been through the Wisconsin line the entire game so far, and they're going to be a problem. So field goal is good, puts Wisconsin up 3-0, and we'll see what A&M does on their next drive. Waiting for this kickoff. I think he's frozen. There he goes. He was doing a statue impression. Weird sideline kick almost. Marshall's going to get it in the corner of the end zone. Comes out. He's got some blocking. Can he get? Oh, and he ran out of bounds. Unforced error. Takes himself out at the 17-yard line, and that's where A&M starts deep in their own territory.
Yeah, that return had a lot of potential there. Just, a little bit too fast for his own feet.
Yeah, he was pushed way to the edge, so he had a lot of blockers there, but not a whole lot of room to go. So, I've been in that situation before. You move, and then it moves more than you expected, and next thing you know, you're you're going, "What the fuck was that?" So, all right, they come out, 4 wide receivers, A-Chain off to the left, handoff up the middle, and bounces off one guy and off another one, gets out to the 20, picks up 4 in the play, bring up 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, and this is the key matchup for me. You know, you look at both D line and O line. Texas A&M O line averages 334 pounds. The Wisconsin D line, Vaughn, get this, Vaughn, they average 242 pounds. That's DTs included. So
Wow.
this is an interesting matchup.
Wow. Well, I know you can move those ends in the inside, but they got to have the strength to block those interior linemen. So we'll see how they do in these runs up the middle. Another hole. A-Chain falls forward and gets the 1st down. Going to gain about 7 yards on that play. Yeah, that's the only problem with having the lightweight. Not that the game doesn't matter. The weight doesn't matter in the game. It doesn't affect it at all. But it's the strength. You know, you usually don't have those defensive ends with the 400 squats. So I'm sorry,
Yeah,
the bench.
yeah, no, exactly. And luckily, they have Coach Brousseau on their side. You know, God knows that weight room is their second home. So you know they're in there, they're getting for it. So it's interesting to see how A-Chain's going to do against this front line.
All right, out they come again. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Wisconsin shifting. Tight end moves back to the right side. Handoff A-Chain up the middle, gets hit immediately, falls forward, gets 3 yards on the play. Can bring up 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, and this game really feels, you know, it's giving the vibes of we're going to take what we can get every single play, and we're just waiting to see that huge play burst out, right? A-Chain's a beast on his team, Braylon Allen on his. Both these quarterbacks can run. You just know the ice is breaking, it's cracking. We're just waiting for it to go.
Yeah, it's the first one to get the long run or the first one to surprise the other team and hit a deep shot on them they weren't ready for. So it's going to be one of those game-breaking plays, I think. I don't think we're going to sit here and have 4 yards in a cloud of dust the entire game. Somebody's going to break out of their little shell here and hit a big one. All right, back in shotgun again, 2 to the left. Now he shifts the halfback to the other side. Play clock down to 5. 3, 2. King gets it off. Here comes pressure in his face. Throws over the middle, and Lane dropped the ball. Hit him. Defender was on his back and broke that play up. Nice play.
Yeah, great blitz, great job in the man coverage there, and they knew exactly what they needed to do. It was about to be a pop, but great job by Wisconsin sticking to their guns there. They didn't waver after all those audibles, and they came after the quarterback.
Yeah, even if he catches that ball, he's dragged down immediately. So I still think he would have been shy, but brings up a 3rd down and 7 now at their own 30. 5:04 left in the half. This time they come out. I guess that's I've been calling a fullback. I guess that's the tight end that's been in the backfield. Now he's on the line over to the right. King, quick drop, throws out, caught. Muhammad tries to break a tackle, dragged out at the 41-yard line. I think that was more of a curl route than anything. And a good quick throw.
Yeah, he's massive. I don't know what I'm seeing here that he is only 6'1", 200 pounds, but he looks huge. I don't know if it's the maroon or what it looks like, but they just look bigger than just about anyone out there.
And it could be their uniform swag, too. Add an extra pounds for the television.
Yeah, those Adidas jerseys are super snug, so could be it.
All right. 1st down now at their own 42-yard line. Get to the right. A-Chain to the right, the quarterback. Wisconsin pinching the middle. A-Chain goes in motion to the left. Empty backfield now. Play clock down to 7. Does a fake and off the edge, and he's dropped for a loss. Blitz came hard from the outside, and that fake fooled nobody, and he went down hard.
Yeah, Vaughn, we're seeing Wisconsin bringing this pressure. They're bringing more than A&M has been able to block right here, and it's been paying off. They haven't been caught on it so far, and I mean, why stop it right there if you know they're just going to get home every single time?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. 'Cause I can't see Brousseau play call. I'm kind of wondering when he sent that halfback, did he automatically re-blitz that linebacker to bring him off the edge because he had no one in the backfield to help out? All right, got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. King making some last-second changes. Drop. Pressure over the middle. Caught Lane. This time he doesn't drop it. Spins out of a tackle. Gets to 50.
Wow.
To the outside. Down the sidelines. Knocked down at the 32-yard line. What a spun out of the tackle and picked up another, 10 or 15 on the play. Great catch and run.
Yeah, that's the athleticism right there that A&M has at the receiver position, really all over the field, and that's not an easy guy to break off. So just incredibly impressive there.
All right. All the way down to the 32-yard line. This is the deepest A&M's gone. Remember, they got to the 46, then they had 2 huge sacks that they gave up and pushed themselves way back. So furthest they've gotten into Wisconsin territory. We get tight end left, 2 receivers right, 1 left. King drops. Pressure now coming, rolling hard to his right, looking up the field, trying to scramble.
That
Steps up,
speed.
ducks out of bounds. He probably could have got the first down, but he would have got taken a hit. Anyway, he gets 8 yards. It's going to be second down and 2. He just
Yeah,
ran away from those guys.
exactly. It looked like they had him dead to right there in the back, and it just pulled away from everybody. And that's the tough part right there when it comes to guarding Haynes King. He's got an arm. He's improved immensely from last year, but his speed is just scary.
I'd love to see what his acceleration is because he got to 90 fast. All right, 2 left, 2 right, up the middle, A-chain, finds a hole, and dragged down. Like he gained about 5 or 6 on that play, so that's going to be first and 10. We're down to 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the half. It's only 3-0 Wisconsin. Big chess match. These guys love running the ball.
Yeah, exactly. They make sure they keep it on the ground. They try to play as efficiently as possible, and it's wild because we're flying through this first half, and 3-0 seems very comfortable right now.
All right, down to the 18-yard line. Yeah, A&M, they haven't thrown much beyond the first down mark. They've just been taking whatever they can get over the middle, little out routes, whatever. They haven't taken any shots. They just want to move the chains. King, plenty of time, and rolls out on his own. Didn't have much pressure. Stops, throws, and A-Chain catches it at the 1. Falls
Wow.
out of bounds, just shy of a touchdown. Gets the first down. That was a very tight throw there, and he was the only one that was going to catch that ball.
Yeah, and you called it earlier, Ron. That acceleration by King is extremely high. At a 96, he's pulling away.
Yep, he gets up to 90 speed in a hurry. So if you don't have the right angle, he's just going to run away from you. All right, here's A-Chain, and they hit him right away,
What a
and
play!
he's finally down inside the 1. That was a great user tackle there. Split that gap and hit him in the backfield and held on long enough to get help, and he couldn't just, fall forward, push forward, and get the touchdown.
Yeah, that's where you know the Wisconsin D-line coach, regardless of the size that they have up front, they just got great penetration there. Can they do it in a couple more plays?
All right, they bring out 5 D linemen here. Tight set, both teams. Handoff up the middle, Collins, and he just walks in for a touchdown. Fullback touchdown.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Jeremy Collins right there. Freshman fullback, 6'1", 260. Big old kid.
What a load. All right, this extra point will make it a 4-point game. We got 2:37 left in the half. So Wisconsin's going to get the ball back, have time to move down the field, and see what they can do. They will receive the second half kickoff because A&M started with the ball. So chance for them to double dip here.
Yeah, Vaughn, you said it. What do you want to see here from the Wisconsin offense, knowing that you're getting the ball back in the third?
I still want to see them throw. They really haven't thrown much at all. Maybe a little bit, not like I've seen them in the past. I know Coles can make some throws, even though he's a freshman. Maybe mix in a screen pass to Allen and get him out in space. Try and find Bell or DK, get him on those little out routes or the post routes or something to split this defense. I know they've been in his face a lot in the first half, but they really haven't had to cover much in the secondary because they've been throwing everything short and when they have thrown the ball. All right, to the left, to the right. Slot man in motion. Here's the fake. Tries to get to the outside, fouls his lead block, and picks up about 7 yards on the play. Be second down and 3s. We're right around 2.5 minutes. Plenty of time, especially with 3 timeouts.
Yeah, great play there to get ahead of schedule, stay ahead of the chains. You don't need to force anything down. And I agree with you wholeheartedly. You got to, open up the playbook a little bit is one thing, but of course, stay efficient with it. They did a good job earlier, giving their quarterback extra those simple reads. It's just, of course, the O-line's got to hold on to those blocks.
Exactly. Well, we'll see what they do here. Get that tight end in the backfield. Shifts over to the left side now. Here's a handoff straight up the middle. Wiggles what he should have just enough for the first down. That was kind of a weird tackle. He just kind of stopped. I mean, like he hit a brick wall.
Yeah, exactly. I really thought he had that opening there, and I thought he was going to push through, but there's that Texas A&M defensive line really doing a good job of extending their arms and just slowing down those running lanes.
All right, game clock down to 2:03. They're at their own 36. I'm sure he'll take a field goal, but he wants to put this in the end zone. So we'll see what they do if they start to go a little more aggressive here. Fake. Coles, pressure on both sides, rolls away from one. He's out to the outside. He's got the lane. Now he dumps it. There it is. Allen catches it and gets pushed down around the 41-yard line. Great rollout, great throw. I saw him rolling out, and that guy there, he just had to wait for him to get past that linebacker.
Yeah, Coles is letting everybody know that he can move too, and he got around that defensive end just so smoothly. And just like you said, Vaughn, great job by Coles and Coach looking up the field and making sure he looks to throw first.
Yeah, he had a lane. If he wanted to cut that back inside, he would easily gotten the first down and probably could have got about 15 yards on the play. But you don't want your quarterback taking those shots over the middle like that. And it was a nice little dump pass to the halfback, get the first down. Coles, pressure now from the right, rolls way back, scrambles to his left, got the lane up the sidelines to the 40, 35, out of bounds at the 32, stops the clock. It's going to be second and inches.
Yeah, saving the timeouts right there, going out of bounds. And of course, like you say, you don't want them to take the unnecessary punishment. Good job by Coles there.
Yeah, he scrambles well to his left, and you saw that one. Once he scrambled left, there was no one there. He wasn't going to throw the ball at all, and that's fine. Just take all the yards you can get, save your timeout. You know, I've said this before. Sometimes I'll send the guys deep just to clear everybody out so I can run over there.
Yeah, and if you're in man to man, everyone turns their back. They're not looking at the quarterback. They're just bailing off, trying to just not get burned deep. And I mean, if that happens, like you said, just take off.
Just go and take what you can get, whether you slide, run out of bounds or take the hit like I usually do. It doesn't matter. Just get what you can get. All right, play clock down. Here's a counter play. Plenty of room. Jukes spins off the guy, gets inside down to the 20, and tackle at the 18-yard line. Nice play. Juked him right out. Bortolotti, nice move there, one-on-one.
The best first name in the entire NWO, Grover Bortolotti, right there, just absolutely amazing from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. Standing, of course, Vaughn, at a towering 5'9" right there.
Hey, yeah, both my boys are 5'9", so I know. That's when you're standing behind 6'3", 6'5", 6'8" guys. It's not very big.
Yeah.
All right, see what they do here. Game clock down to 1:17 and counting. They don't want to score too quick here, but they do want to put some points on the board. Game clock down to 1:10. Play clock down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Is he going? They called timeout. I don't think he was happy. He's trying to adjust to something and just didn't have enough time. And that's okay. First half to use those timeouts, man.
Yeah, when he's the man on the line right there, unfortunately, everybody's got to get set. They got to be set for over a second, and Coach did a good job there. He saw the play clock. His quarterback wasn't aware of it, called the timeout for his young guy. Good job.
All right, and it did eat time off the clock, down to 1:05 at the 18. Got a fresh set of downs to begin with, so we'll see what they do here. I mean, they still have 2 timeouts. They can easily run this ball if they wanted to. They don't have to throw out to the outside. They can take a shot over the middle. Allen goes back, handoff straight up the middle, pushes through, picks up 5. That was an impressive 5. It looked like 3 to me. It's second down to 5. We're down to 50 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the NWO as a whole is very fortunate that Braylon Allen is only 82 speed because he gets going. And it's tough for him to pick up all that speed, man, but he is strong. He's a big back. So trust me, seeing him move so smoothly is crazy because that speed's got to be higher.
Yeah, imagine him with 92 speed. He'd be hold on. Here's fake handoff. Oh, he stays on his feet and gets pushed back to the 19-yard line. Wow. Let's say it's 3rd and 10 now. Yeah, that was like a 5-yard loss. Okay. I was trying to remember the 2 running backs with the Titans. I knew one was Chris Johnson. I couldn't remember the other one.
Oh, Lendo White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would take care of both of those guys by himself if he had 92 speed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And just like the last drive we saw, Vaughn, a lot of success early. They got near this red zone, and a broken play ends up happening, and pushing them way behind where they want to be right now.
And Wisconsin kind of let the play clock wind down while they were trying to figure out what play, and that's okay. They still have one more timeout. It's 3rd and 10 to 19. They're in field goal range. They don't want to make a mistake. Just take some sort of points here. If something's open that you can hit it, get the first down real quick, great. Otherwise, whatever, just kick this field goal and know you're going to get the ball back after take our halftime break here. All right, 3rd and 10. Got trips to the right, one way to the left. I couldn't see who that was. That's DK. Coles, pressure up the middle, throws out, caught, spins, and gets tackled at the 5. Gets the first down. Clock stops just for a second here. They better run up to the line. 14 seconds left. Should give them at least 2 shots at the end zone here, even if they want to run it.
Yeah, one-on-one there. Nice little animatronic turn right there for DK, and could have scored, but just an impressive tackle, open field tackle at that.
And here A&M calls timeout because they wanted more time to figure out what they want to call on defense. So, like I said, I always say these first half timeouts, use them liberally. It doesn't matter. A&M wasn't happy with the no huddle and trying to find the right play, so they did the smart thing. Unless we get a turnover, they're going to give up some sort of points here. They just try not to give up 7 here.
Yeah, agreed. I like that timeout.
All right, we got a tight trip set to the right here, bunched up, pistol formation, taking his time. Coles, pressure, throws out. Oh, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a diving catch. Oh, my goodness. Wow. They're going to mark it at the 1.
That's probably the most unfortunate thing about that play, but good Lord, Vaughn. What a pick.
I know. He had the guy. He threw. I thought he was throwing to the underneath guy. He was just going to power his way in, but he was taking the guy in the end zone. And the diving catch, they're at the 1 foot line here. They're going to have to, they got to push forward. They don't want to give up a safety here. Handoff, Collins, and he pushes forward and gets out to the 4-yard line. I was almost going to say, we're going to have a fullback 99.5-yard run here.
I don't know, but I just got PTSD from that statement. That statement alone right there, Vaughn. But, that's the interesting part, right? That's where the weight comes in handy and the strength. You said it earlier.
Yeah, I saw him hand off to the fullback, and that's the first thing I thought of was, is he going to go 99.5? This would just be – I probably would have shut up and just let you call that one.
I would have probably bailed out of the call.
All right, low-scoring first half, which is not far from what I expected. These guys like to pound the ball on the ground, take their time, making their play calls, eat as much time as possible, limit the possessions by the other team. Each guy had it, twice in the whole first half?
That's exactly what it felt like.
Don't count that 1 play there. So really each team had it twice in 2 quarters. So 7-3 going into the second half. Neither team's really racking up a whole lot of yards. They're just making plays when they need to, basically. Both quarterbacks have great scramble ability, so I would be interesting to see how much they run with their backs the second half. We're just going to start opening this up and sling it and scramble with your QB.
Yeah, that's the key factor is which quarterback's going to continue to use their legs but take care of the football at the same time. And unfortunately, there 2 big drives for Wisconsin, deep, and unfortunately, no touchdowns for them.
All right, I'm going to take this as a touchback and go from there. Hey, Grover's brother is Tanner. He's a right guard, so the Bortolini brothers.
I shout out to Tanner for getting the much more common name there, but Grover, absolutely, that is a name Hall of Fame right there.
Grover, and I don't think of Grover Cleveland Alexander or any of that. I think of Grover from Sesame Street. So.
Thank you, exactly, exactly right there.
All right, let's see what Wisconsin does here. They got that bunch set again, 3 close to the right. A&M pinching in the middle. Play clock down to 6, 5. Receiver goes in motion. 3, 2. Here's a snap. Drop, throws over the middle, wide open, reaches behind with a one-handed catch. Is that DK again? No. That was Marcus Allen. Great catch, and it actually cost him a lot of yards because if he doesn't have to slow down, he had the entire middle of the field to run.
Yeah, you want to see Coles be able to deliver a great throw there. Good read, tremendous read, but Coles just threw it a little bit behind him. And exactly like you said, if he puts it on the money, he's running for 15, 20 extra yards.
Yeah, he had the safeties were split, and the only guy was coming from the left. And if he just can catch that and keep going in stride, that's a much bigger gain. All right, same formation, bunched up trips to the right, pressure hard from the left, and he sheds one, but doesn't shed the other. Gets hammered down at the 25-yard line. Brousseau's not happy. He was trying to push the button to throw, and when you get in that animation of shedding the tackler, there's just a long delay, and it won't let you throw the ball.
Yeah, it feels like you have to kind of catch your rhythm and get everything back underneath you. But hey, huge shout out to Coles for holding on to that ball because that was scary.
Yeah, he was coming hard off the left there, and he just kind of shrugged him off, but the D tackle cleaned him up. That was impressive on both sides.
Absolutely.
Getting into that quick and then cleaning it up afterwards. All right, spreading them out here to the left, to the right. Cole's making the last second change here. Drops pressure again, coming both sides, throws it to the left. Oh, he did a stop route. Allen turned the wrong way. He went out there, he stopped where he was supposed to. He was going to get the first down, and he looked the wrong way. Wow.
Oh man, I don't know if that was the out route or if that was a hitch route, but man, you just know what a throw by Coles. Great anticipation, but like you said, Vaughn, just the wrong way right there. And it seems like that's kind of been the story tonight for Wisconsin.
He put it right where he had to, on the outside shoulder. The DB was on the inside. He wasn't going to pick it off. All he has to do is just catch the ball, which is his job. And his awareness was -5 on that play. That was terrible. Bad break for them. Good break for A&M. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 22 now. All right, see what they do here. They haven't had to take this big of a shot all game, so A&M's probably going to play a little bit deeper. Play clock down to 7, 6, 5. Still barking out a change. Coles. Plenty of time. Throws, and he dropped it. Well, didn't have really a good throwing lane. The defender was in his way, so they're going to have to punt the ball away.
Yeah, you want to see a receiver go underneath that. He put it just behind. The defender was sprinting. That's a great anticipation throw, but again, 2 people there was going to be a very hard feat. And this chess match is just continuing here, Vaughn.
Yeah, this is, Brousseau's got to be beside himself. He had the ball at the end of the half to get points and get the ball to start the second half to get points, and he got nothing out of either drive. So he's got a little bit of offensive pressure. I wouldn't say his defense has as much pressure right now. His offense is not executing the way he wants him to. Nice angle kick along the sidelines, caught at the 28, a couple of jukes and gets pushed out at the 39, and that's where A&M's going to start their first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and to take that positive right there, damn good kick coverage because that was a great kick, high up in the air, plenty of power, and just a great open field corral there.
Hold on, I was responding to somebody in chat. There we go. All right, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, whenever someone gets a good recruit, I know they got to let you know.
That's okay.
That is it's a good feat right there.
Hey, man, that's, as I always tell them, that's what I'm here for, man. Help you guys get better players. It's always more fun when you have better players.
Damn Skippy.
Don't have that 56 catching wide receiver. That drives you up insane. All right, slot man goes in motion into the backfield. A-chain, cuts it up, spins inside, avoids 2 guys, and picks up 8 on the play. Nice move. Wow.
Yeah, we're seeing A&M do a good job there, and it's just that's a smart play. You give it to your guys. A lot of window dressing, but we continuously see Grimm's north and south zone running scheme that he loves to have.
And he's able to pick his way through, gets moves when he needs to. He's always in a short down and distance so far. He hasn't had too many long distances to go. Doesn't mean he's always converted, but he hasn't had to have a 3rd and 22 like Brousseau just went through. So here's again, A-chain pushes through and gets just enough for the first down. Kind of fought through the one, but not the second one.
Yeah, he got up a little slow there. Took a pretty hard smack, but I mean, if there's anything about A-chain is that he's going to continuously get in there. He likes to to cause like just havoc in the middle. He's only 188 pounds. The kid's not big at all. 5'9", 188, but apparently he plays much bigger than that.
And if I'm Wisconsin, I mean, I gotta lean towards runs, play runs, maybe do more zone in the back. I don't know. Grimm's doing a really good job moving the ball here. He hasn't had to throw too much. He's up 4 points right now, so he can kind of dictate the rest of this quarter, really. All right, play clock down to 6, 5. King drops. Oh, no, hand off to A-Chain. There's a little delayed handoff there, and he's going to drop for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, impressive play. And there came the blitz again from Wisconsin, but just so smooth where you think you had a running lane, just got off the block, corralled him down, and just great job stopping that halfback draw.
Yeah, they faked me on that play. I thought he was faking the handoff and going to drop and throw, and he actually handed it off. So I don't run a lot of draw plays, so I'm not familiar with a lot of the animations. I don't run them because usually they don't work for me. It's kind of like how the counter plays used to be until Sepp and Revamp kind of pounded my head with them.
Oh, same here. Trust me, I can't run him still.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. They pinch the middle on the line. 2nd down and 12. Looks like they're trying to draw him offside. A-Chain looking up the middle, and user tackle comes in and cleans him up. Only a 2-yard gain, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's like they pretty much read your mind there, Vaughn. They're doing a good job of slashing in there and going after him. And another big 3rd and 10. It's going to be this is the matchup that we love to see. The 3rd and long so far for both teams have been a little bit unsuccessful. So it's interesting to see how they play against each other on these.
Yeah, it's hard to know how to play coverage because we haven't seen so many pass plays, but you got to worry about King and Coles running.
Mm-hmm.
And Hurts yesterday running with the ball on 3rd and 4th down. And I'm screaming at the TV, cover the QB, cover the QB. You got to spy that QB because even if they're not throwing the ball down the field, he can get it with his legs. Play clock's down to 6, 5, 4, 3. They're going to get this play off. 2. Yep, King. Here comes the pressure from the outside, and he rolls out, and he fumbled the ball. Can Wisconsin pick it up? Yes, they get it at the 31. Huge turnover by the Badgers. Wow, King just did not have good control of that ball, coughed it up, and Wisconsin has a chance to get the lead. They're only on the 31-yard line.
Just like we saw yesterday, quarterback run, fumbles it out of his own hands right there, and that could be the big play of the day right there, Vaughn. You said it. It's got to be a big play that's going to spark everything, and we might have just had it right there.
Yep. So now Wisconsin's got to figure out how they want to do this on offense. Honestly, Mr. Allen, number 8, needs to get the ball more. And here's a fake. He gets Overton, drug him down. Oh, if he could have broke that tackle, he had some room to run. Great defensive play by the A&M defender.
I don't know if I've seen a smoother user commit play like that. I hope Grimm was doing that on purpose because, damn, that shit was nice.
All right, 2nd down and 12. Now Wisconsin's got to make sure they at least get 3 out of this to get it down to a 1-point game so they could kick a field goal to try and win it later. A&M looking for another turnover. Stop this drive, recover from their own. All right, spread them out. A&M shifting a lot on defense here. Look at the middle of that field. Coles looking, stops, throws over the middle, caught at the 10, fights through and down around the 6-yard line. I thought that user was going to come in and pick that ball off, and they whiffed on it. Wow, that safety had a bead on the ball and missed it.
Yeah, very unfortunate. He just flew down. Maybe he thought it was going to just be a little bit short. I'm not exactly sure, but those are the tough ones right there. You don't want to knock a receiver out, get a targeting penalty, get a PI, but you got to at least put your hands up.
Yep. I thought for sure he was going to cut under there, hawk that ball, and have a huge turnover. And instead, it's 1st and goal. Here we get a shot off the edge, and he's going to get down around the 1.5, 2-yard line. That was Jackson Acker, the fullback. Haven't called his name yet today. That's why I had to wait to see who it was because I wasn't familiar with his number. He's a load. All right, 2nd and goal from the 2. See what Wisconsin does here. You figure A&M's got to be playing the inside run. Allen can break tackles. There they are, 5 men. Two linebackers. Here's the handoff. Nope. Nope. He did hand it off, and he's going to lose on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal all the way back to the 3. Man, they get
Yeah,
such great penetration.
yeah, I was about to say that, and not only that, I love that defensive call. You know, Acker, he's a fullback. He's not going to be a burner, right, with the speed. And you look at the flip side to their starting running back is Allen, and the same thing is, you know, the scouting report. He's not that fast, so if he does take off to the edge, you know, you got the speed to contain it. So it was just a great job to fly north and south.
All right, we'll see if they try this run again, or if they're actually going to throw a pass, maybe scramble with the QB. Power I here. Play clock down to 7, 6, 5. Game clock at 1:48 left in the quarter. Got a man on motion to the left, and here's a pitch play. Allen gets to the outside and swarmed over and dropped right around the 3. It's going to be 4th and goal. A&M got really, really strong and really, really fast at the goal line.
Yeah, just impressive. And they're getting off the blocks. The scheme is perfect. They called a good play. People were blocked, but damn, they get off so smooth and quick, Vaughn, that they just corral everything.
All right, we got 4th and goal from the 3, and it looks like Wisconsin's going to go for it. They're not going to be happy with the field goal. You must figure he has the right play for this one.
Yeah, I mean, their defense is playing really good, so that's a lot of confidence.
See if these 3 points come back to haunt them later or not. If they don't get this in the end zone. They're spreading them out here. We're going to go read option or a quick pass. Coles looks, throws, caught over the middle, touchdown. Marcus Allen open wide open right over the middle. There was no linebacker in that area. And there you go. There was the play they were looking for.
Yeah, it's like we just got to put Wisconsin in 4th and 3rd and longs, and apparently they're going to be successful, but damn good job there by Coles buying some time on that blitz.
All right, extra point's going to make this a 3-point game with a 1:11 left in the 3rd. This quarter is going by quickly again. See what A&M does here. So this is the first time they've trailed all game, so they're going to continue to pound the ball. They're going to open it up a little bit more. Wisconsin's had some very timely pass rush, both blitzing and just normal pressure from the edges. A&M hasn't had to throw the ball a ton this game, so they don't want to get too far behind yet. They want to keep this game close.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is you're only down by 3. You don't have to change things up too much.
These great corner kickoffs. And he's going to take a knee. He almost tried to bring it out and said, no, I'll just take it right here. Nice angle kicking. Doesn't kick it out of bounds in front of the marker, so he gets a penalty. So kind of pins him in the corner there. Don't have a good blocking lane, so smart move there. And we'll see what A&M does now. They had not had very many, long down and distance, and then they finally did, and that's when they fumbled the ball. So Wisconsin, man, I played against Brousseau. He pissed me off so bad on his defense is just annoying. That's a compliment, yeah. Brousseau. It's a compliment. All right, King drops, rolls hard to his right. Running back runs out of bounds, throws. Lane drops it. He ran into his own receiver. 2 guys collided, and that caused him to lose the ball. Wow. He was open, had the first down. Other receivers got to stay out of his way.
Yeah, huge props to that linebacker right there. He really made it difficult for King. And I'm just so astonished with how fast King gets up to full speed on those edge runs. And it's really, really scary to see that.
Yeah, you might have to contain your DNs out there just to hold them in place. I don't know.
You got to do something.
All right, shift their formation. You got 2 on each side. King drops, pressure up the middle, throws. Caught by Lane, first down at the 40, spins inside to the 50, down the sidelines to the 40, 35-30, and cuts back inside. Ooh. Finally gets knocked down to 22. Wow, user skills there. Great spin, step back. Grimmy had everything going on that one.
Yeah, that's the senior leader in that receiver room right there. Lane is so smooth after, and he's another one of those guys that gets top speed. Great stick move right there. Saw the one-on-one matchup and took advantage of it.
And he over pursuit by the Wisconsin defender there gave him another 20 yards on that play because he was on his own side of the 50, got all the way down. So yeah, it's probably closer to 30 yards. All right, spreading them out again. Wisconsin pinching the line. A-chain straight up the middle, huge hole, gets another block on the safety, and he wiggles his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Great block by the receiver off the edge to wipe out the safety and get that touchdown.
Just an incredible answer by A&M, and now we're having an offensive explosion. It's just insane to see that block. And Vaughn, that receiver going up to the second level, third level, actually. Damn.
I love wide receiver blocking when it works, and I bitch about it when it doesn't. That was awesome. He got through the line. He had the whole safety stepping up to make the play, and the receiver just piling into the ground. I don't know if it was a pancake or he just crumbled him, but and then he just kind of fought through a couple of arm tackles at the 5. So great run. A&M responds quickly. There's 38 seconds left here in the quarter. That was only like what 3 plays, and they were back in business. So
Yeah.
14-10.
May have had a nice technical difficulty there with Vaughn a little bit.
Did we freeze up?
There you go. Vaughn's back.
Yeah, I was frozen. My on Discord, the broadcast was just stuck. So sorry about that. All right, and now they come scrambling out. All right, big formation by Wisconsin this time. 2 receivers to the right, tight end left, fake, and
Oh, what a
throws the
throw.
out, caught at the 40 and knocked down at the 41. Something's going on here because the play is just like getting stuck and then going super fast. And I don't know if it's me or you guys.
It's looking really smooth on my end. Just good play action there. Corner to the tight end. Just a quick read there.
I'm trying to see if I don't have anything running, so I don't know what's causing the problem on my end. Could just be my internet. Who knows? All right, 1st and 10 out to the 41-yard line. 26 seconds left in the quarter. And it's doing it again. So if I fall behind and something happens, go for it, Danny.
Yes, sir. No worries.
Down to 17 seconds. Fake. Coles throws in a flat, steps back, avoids 1, gets taken out the 45-yard line, picks up 5 on the play. Nice throw to the fullback.
Yeah, that's a good read there. And we're starting to see the timing routes for Wisconsin here with their quarterback, and that's what you want for your young quarterback at that.
All right. Hey, George, I did that the first time. I just did it again, so we'll see if that helps. Not sure what's going on, but whatever. We got 2nd down and 5 at the 46. Off to the 4th quarter. Guys, get your 4s up in the chat. Yeah, it's really strange because it like lags, and then everybody runs around like it's on triple speed, not double speed. All right. Shotgun. Looks like they're coming off the edge here on the right. Fake handoff. Oh, he almost tripped on his back and tries to get away from him. Finally gets to the outsides, got a lane up the sidelines and steps out at the 43-yard line. Wow, that boy is slippery. Both these quarterbacks. Once these guys learn how to use them, they're going to be a lot of trouble for all you guys.
Yeah, that's why Ole Miss and Wisconsin were going ham after this young man right there. And I'm telling you right now, Coles is just a scary athlete, and that was just an impressive user move there.
I thought he was going to get sacked again. He got all the way back. It was like a 15-yard drop, and he got out of it and got the 1st down. All right. Over midfield now, down to the 44-yard line, I guess I put it. Trips to the right. There's Coles. Handoff. Allen up the middle. Plows through 2 guys. Picks up 5 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, good physical run. You want to make sure that's what you continue to do in the 4th quarter, because by this time, defenders are starting to get a little bit worn down and beat up. So solid play there by Allen.
I'm going to try something different here. See if this helps. It's going to be very minimized for me, but we'll see. All right, shotgun formation. Fake handoff, rolls hard to his right, looking up the field. Got man pressuring from the left. Cuts up the field, steps out of bounds. Going to be 3rd down and 5. Looks like he got no gain on the play.
Yeah, I mean, that's really, really smart. And I know a lot of coaches and a lot of quarterbacks like to force those throws, but incredibly smart play there. And A&M's man-to-man defense there showed up. They were locked tight in the back end.
All right, 3rd and 5 from the 39. 5:54. I think pretty much 4-down territory here, especially if he runs this here. Quick drop, throws, caught in the out
Ooh.
route, up the sideline, inside the 20, and he's going to score. Nice play, Skylar Bell. Caught the ball, spun around. Defenders, nobody could react to him, and he just tight roped it down the sidelines, and it's Wisconsin lead again.
Yeah, he is the future for that receiver room. He's only getting better. And you see White there, separation, speed, acceleration. He's got it all. Great job by Skylar Bell.
A&M had 3 guys trying to cover him, and nobody even laid a hand on him. It was a nice move, hard out route, and then spun up the field, tight roped it, and ran away from him basically. So, yeah, after being 7-3 at halftime, suddenly everybody wants to score. So we got 21 points already in this half. See what A&M does here. Wisconsin kicker, another angled kick. He's been kicking these all day long. Tries the left side this time. Marshall comes up, runs into his blocker. Great pancake block at the 20. Breaks, steps back, and finally pushed down to 23. There's like 15 different moves in that one run.
I don't know how he stayed up. I don't know how everybody got there. And people were just falling like dominoes except for the ball carrier.
All right. See what A&M does here. Did not take long to score last one. Had that nice pass to the outside, 30 yards extra after he did the spin move on the DB. So even though they got a big, huge play out of that, they're still not throwing the ball down the field. So they're taking safe throws, within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage, and then doing yards after the catch. Wisconsin spreading out their D-line here. Tight end splits out. Play clock down. A-chain up the middle. Spins inside. Pushes off a defender. First down. He actually had more running lane. He ran into his guard there and had to spin away.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to point out, that there was just that crease. The speed was about to be shown right there, but he just a little bit too fast for his own good, ran to his own player. And this is the hard part about Grimm. This is the hard part that you have to play against with him, is he loves to run it. So it's really, really up to you to step up and have to play that run.
All right. Game clock's down to 5:25. Stewart goes in motion. Handoff, fake. Nope. King.
Oh,
He shrugged off the one, and if it wasn't for his own blocker there, it might have been a bigger play than that. But somehow he ends up falling down and loses a yard on the play.
yeah. I'm sure we would have seen a headset being chucked across the room if that quarterback stayed up on his feet. So impressive there, and thank God for that headset.
It was great penetration by the defender there. Got back there and kind of blew it up, but the quarterback almost negated that just by his sheer physicality, right? All right, splitting them out. A-chain to the left. King making a change. Now Wisconsin steps back on their coverage. Moving guys around. Hand off to A-chain. Gets to the outside. Breaks one tackle. Cuts back in and finally gang tackle after a nice gain to get it down to a 3rd and 1.
Though that's what we're seeing a lot of today, man. They're getting there. Wisconsin's being put in the correct position. The defensive coordinator is making sure that he's corralling everything, but it's just making the tackle and second effort from A&M. Lack of completing the tackle on one side. So, as a defensive coordinator, that one's hurting coach.
Yeah, they're getting their hands on him. They just can't get him to the ground before he falls forward and picks up 4 or 5 more yards. So very frustrating. Now they're playing off. And fake. Nope, he does handoff. Splits. He runs over 2 guys after shrugging off a first one. Gets all the way down to the 45. My goodness. He's just untackleable. I can see Brusso's face like, what the hell do I have to do? And I don't know either. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like he gets a slight burst and he's just putting his head down on everyone. And that's the tough part about the north and south zone. It's just they get so much momentum going downhill.
He slid off the first one and then just plowed through the other 2 guys. So I still don't know what button that is when they punch him and knock him off their feet.
Yeah.
Can't be a stiff arm because it never works like that. All right, spreading them out to the left, to the right. A-chain up the middle. And linebacker stepped up, made him run into his own lineman. Still picks up 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's the rare times that we see A-chain bounce backwards and still gets 4 there. But that clock is starting to be the key factor. 3.5 minutes here left.
3.5 minutes. Field goal ties this game. Remember, Wisconsin had the ball inside the 5 at the end of the first half, threw a pick. Great diving play by A&M to shut that down when they looked like they were going to get at least 3 points. King drops, steps up in the pockets, got a lane, runs back, slides to the middle, and he's going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and inches.
Yeah, the entire university right there and everyone in this stadium was staring at that referee who had his hand on the flag, but nothing thrown there. 3rd and inches here. Big 3rd down.
All right, and the game clock's down to 3 minutes. They're just going to try and eat as much, if not all of this time, whether they kick a field goal or score a touchdown. Feels like they don't want Wisconsin to have the ball back. Here's the handoff, Collins, and he's going to be
Wow.
they gave him the.
What?
I thought he was short. I was going to say he's going to be short, and they gave him forward progress. I don't know about that spot. There like last night's game. There were a couple of spots that I thought were very questionable, but whatever. And the game clock keeps rolling. We're down to 2:47, and a fresh set of downs for A&M.
Yeah, I think it's. I think you and I got to stop calling games together, Vaughn. We're seeing the most questionable calls every week, apparently.
Oh, FG and I see more shit than anybody else ever sees, and I'm glad to share it with somebody else now. A-Chain, huge hole up the middle, down inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. He's just killing them with the inside runs.
Yeah, and it's been the thing that we talked about, the weight difference, the size difference, but not only that, the experience difference at the O-line. Both these teams have very young players. The thing is that when one's 330 pounds, they just carry so much size behind their frame. So it's paying dividend here for A&M late.
And the only thing is for A&M, they get another big play. They may end up scoring with too much time left on the clock. Game clock down to 2:17. Here's the handoff to A-Chain again up the middle, and he's going to fall forward and pick up 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 as we close in on 2 minutes.
Yeah, A-Chain's starting to put the load on his back there, and he understands, and everyone in this stadium understands that right now it's going to be the run game that's going to carry him in. So Wisconsin's kind of on his tough spot right here, Vaughn. Do you let him score? Do you try to hold down? How's it to play here?
Yeah, and they're in between because you use the timeouts to try and preserve it, but then you still give up the points, and now you're down and you don't have your timeouts. 2nd and 6. See what they do on this play. I would be more inclined to just let them score and give myself timeouts and time on the clock, but we'll see. Here's the fake, and they hit him, and he's going to get dragged down. Great tackle there. He had no one to pitch the ball to, and they finally got 2 guys on him and wouldn't let him slip through. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, I think that was the key play right there. If the defense was successful, coach knew exactly where he wanted to go from that right there. Puts the pressure on of course, A&M. They're still in field goal range, but it's up to them. Are they going to play smart, try to take care of the ball, or they want to attack here and try to get 6?
Yeah, this is where I think if they get a first down, he's got to start burning timeouts to give himself some time left.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, A&M can just run it down, and worst case is kick the field goal and go to overtime. Might have to force their hand. Here we go. Looks like they're stepping back into coverage, guarding the first down marker. 3rd and 6, game clock 1:04, play clock at 6 seconds. 4, 3. There we go. Down to 2. King stops, rolls, looks, throws. Got a man in the end zone. Muhammad caught it in the touchdown. Defender tried to knock it out, and he held on. Strong hands on the play. And that gives A&M a 3-point lead right now before we go to the extra point. There's 55 seconds left. So Wisconsin's going to have 3 timeouts and about 50 seconds left in this game to respond.
Yeah, composure, time, everything was needed on that play right there. King went through every single read, probably twice, came back to his receiver. Great play by Wisconsin, but just a better play by that receiver.
Did you see him start to bolt right away and then he stopped?
Yeah, on a dime too.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to head outside, and he's like, nope, wait, there's a guy, and he waited for him to clear, and he threw it. Great throw. And this ball's going to be a touchback. So now Wisconsin has 55 seconds to go 75 yards. They have 3 timeouts, plus we know the clock stops on first downs. So this is more like having 2 minutes. See how they respond. Coles hasn't had to throw deep very much. They probably want to work the sidelines, maybe take a shot over the middle when they have to. You know, they do have the timeouts, and it will stop temporarily if they want to run up there and run no huddle.
Yeah, and if you're A&M, this is where you want to put the freshman quarterback in a 1 minute drive here just to win the game.
All right. Badgers, tough spot here. A&M bringing pressure off the right, throws, out route, caught, and he's just shy of the first down. That's okay. He stepped out of bounds, stopped the clock. It's going to bring up 2nd and inches. See that corner blitz from the right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when I talk about puckering up after a throw, I'm not talking about my lips because, god damn, that's a scary throw to go across the field. But that's the slight magic that Marquise Coles has. Coach is just trying to get that magic out of the bottle right now.
All right, 2nd and inches. I don't think they're going to run the ball here, but it wouldn't be a bad spot. You pick up the first down, clock stops. We'll see what they want to do here. All right, tight end to the left. You got 2 to the right, 1 to the left on the receivers. Coles looking, throws, caught. Harris, first down. Got user tackle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who actually caught the ball initially. So
Oh, I know.
got the first down, stops the clock, goes no huddle. See what they come up with this time. Coles looking, throwing, and this time he catches it, spins outside, down at the 50-yard line. Nice play there by Bell. This time he turned to the right side and caught the ball. They go no huddle again. 42 seconds left. Wisconsin still has all their timeouts. Swings it out to this flat, and he runs out of bounds. That's all right. He had room. He could have probably picked up 10 or 15 on the play, but it stops the clock with 39 seconds left. 2nd down and 6, and keeps another timeout in their pocket.
Yeah, I like that play. It's going to force A&M to have to respect that there is a running back out there and that they can't just drop back everybody there. So key play, and you said it best. You know, they keep that timeout. They go out of bounds.
And now this opens up taking shots down the middle because you have all 3 timeouts. Now you got them playing the sides. And if you have a tight end worth anything that you can run straight up the middle of the field, you might find an open hole right in the middle. There's no deep safety in this coverage right now. Allen goes in motion. Coles drops, looks, rolls hard to his right, looking up the field, and steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6, and the game clock's down to 33 seconds.
Yeah, good job there. Not forcing anything. You know, it's late in the game, and I know you want to make a big play, but good job by Coles holding it down right there. And you said it with the 3 timeouts, you have everything open because obviously this is 4 down territory. Your whole playbook's open, so it's going to be key to see how A&M wants to play every possibility of this playbook.
Yeah, 3rd and 6, obviously it's 4 down territory. They got to get a touchdown. So every pass play is open. There should be no worry about where you have to throw the ball. You're just going to find somebody open. A&M, they just want to keep them in front of them. They don't want to give up a deep shot. Coles looks, throws, caught, first down, and pushed out of bounds. We'll see if that actually stops the clock because this has happened multiple times in NWO. Guy gets pushed out of bounds, and they don't stop the clock. It keeps rolling. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like it did stop. Yep, so we're at 29 seconds. They got the first down. Yeah, this happened to Revamp twice where he thought he was out of bounds and he was just casually calling his plays, and the game clock's winding down. It's under 10 seconds, and he just casually throws a touchdown. So no big deal.
Yeah, unfortunately, both of those were against me.
It's like, dude, you're gonna run out of time. Call timeout. No, I got this. I got this, pimp.
I got Tyler Van Dyke.
We got trips to the right here. Play clock's down to 10. Coles drifting to the right, throws, out route, caught, steps out of bounds at the 23. Nice play there. Who was that? That was number 3. I'm not sure who that is. DK's 13, so I don't know who that is. Whatever, whoever it was, nice catch. Got the first down. Down to the 23 with 26 seconds left. With 3 timeouts, there's at least 5 plays left.
Yeah, with those timeouts. Earlier, that was Keontae Lewis.
All right, he's got a tight end here. I wonder if Jackson's going out in a route, if he's going to stay in and block, or if he's going to keep Allen in the block. Quick drop. Running back is blocking. Rolls hard to his left. He's got pressure coming in his face, and he steps out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 with 20 seconds left. A&M's very happy to keep doing that because they're just going to eat time off the clock. and Wisconsin needs to put the ball. They need to get down the field, and they can run sideline to sideline. That makes Texas A&M very happy.
Yeah, and we're seeing that their man coverage is just exceptionally well right here.
All right, we got trips right, one to the left. Everybody's shifting. Running back goes in motion here. Throws over the middle. Caught. First down. Down inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. Going to be first and goal with 16 seconds left, and Wisconsin calls their first timeout.
Yeah, and you alluded to that earlier. The middle of the field is able to be attacked because of those 3 timeouts. And right there, Coach and Coles had an opportunity to take 2 of those receivers, either the slant or the dig coming over the top.
All right, 16 seconds, first and goal. That's it. From this distance, that's 4 plays. You got to figure four plays. They 2 timeouts. They get sacked. They just call timeouts. No big deal. But they got to have quick plays from here. Honestly, they could still run the ball here if they really wanted to. See what Coles does here. A lot of shifting on the defensive side. Play clock here. Handoff. And they met him, and he falls forward down to the 4-yard line. Wisconsin calls another timeout with 12 seconds left. It's going to be second and goal. He drug those guys forward for 3 extra yards. All right, see what they do here. Second and goal from the 4, 12 seconds left. Wisconsin has 1 timeout left. I figure that's got to be the last run play unless it's a scramble by the QB.
Yeah, only 1 timeout, Vaughn.
Yeah, they got to – I mean, they can run the ball if they really, really want to, but then they're going to be third and goal with no timeouts. Cole steps, throws. Oh, and he missed his receiver.
Wow.
All of a sudden, it went in slow motion, and the guy never moved to the ball. I'm not sure what happened on that play.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. It just time was just insanely frozen there or something. Uh-oh, boys. The Matrix is going or something's going on.
Let's see what's going on here. 10 seconds left from the 4-yard line, third and goal. Honestly, he can run or pass from here. He still has that 1 timeout. You know he's going to have to put in the end zone, so he's got 2 plays to get a touchdown. A&M's got 2 plays to make a stop from the 4, spreading them out. Defense is clogging up the middle so they don't run. Is that going to open up something on a pass? Let's see what happens here. Play clock down. 7. Cole steps, looks, throws over the middle. He's got a man, and he caught a touchdown. Holds on through contact, and just like that, Wisconsin comes all the way back, gets the touchdown. Extra point's going to make it a 3-point game with 7 seconds left. You got to figure Wisconsin's going to pooch kick this one and not kick it in the end zone, make them eat more time off the clock. Great throw. Man, A&M did everything they could to try and drag out the time on that play, on this drive, and Wisconsin just did enough to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. Is A&M did everything to make that drive almost impossible, but Wisconsin and Coles just batted down the hatches, did a great job of just powering on and powering through there. 7 seconds left.
Yeah, he's got to squid this. He can't let them take this. 7 seconds, and they're going to get a touchback, so we'll see. No idea how good King's arm is. We haven't had to see him throw it very deep all night long. 7 seconds. They get 3 timeouts. If they can get a quick hitter for about 15 yards and give him like 1 or 2 seconds left, that'll cut some of that distance he has to throw the ball down the field.
That's going to be the key deciding factor here. They're going to try to take something quick, use that timeout fast to get a little bit closer, or they're going to try a trick play.
Yeah, if he can get that ball around the 40-yard line, 45, and get down to the ground and get a timeout, that'll make it a much shorter throw. Here's King. Drops, looks. Down to 4 seconds, 3 seconds, takes a shot down the left sideline. He's got a man, and he's going to get dragged down, and that's the game. Kept him inbounds, kept him in front so he couldn't get behind the DB. Took their shot, just didn't have enough time. Great game. Guys, that was a great game. Very enjoyable. Huge
damn, that was fun.
That was a very good game on both sides of the ball, and can't wait to get these guys in here and talk to them about it. Let's bring in Coach Brousseau.
How we doing, fellas?
How are you doing?
Exactly.
Dude, the corner's like, oh, I'm just gonna let that ball drop right there, which in hindsight makes it okay. But Chris, I thought there was 1 second left on the damn clock.
Oh,
Holy shit!
so talk to me about the end of the first half and the start of the second half when you had a chance to double dip and you got nothing out of it. What was going through your mind that entire two drives?
Well, we knew this A&M secondary was very athletic, and I guess they in the last play of the before the almost the 99-yard fullback dive, um, you know, dude just dives sideways and makes a pick. Like, okay, cool. I guess that's how it's going to be. We couldn't tackle to begin with A-Chain the whole game. It was frustrating because we had to punt, and literally we threw a 22-yard out route, and the receiver right on the break of the route just doesn't turn and catch the ball. Nothing. Just, oh, okay. Ball went over my head. Next play. And then the next one, when we're trying to run, a post route, receiver doesn't undercut the ball how he's like he's supposed to. Just keeps running whatever route he wants to and force us to punt. But, I think you guys saw pretty much the same kind of game that Grim and I played last year. And we were just on the other side of the result this time.
So talk to me about, you made some really good defensive plays with user calls because A-Chain was running, but there were several plays where you came in, shot the gap, and broke plays up. Got in King, and he was hard to bring down. He was so fast to get to the outside, but when you could get your hands on him, you made some great. I don't know if they were just calculated risk or you knew that and you were expecting that kind of play, and you just shot the gap and got in there.
Well, a lot of the time was, I think we were going to send pressure away from the back. So if he ever tried to hit an option with the quarterback, he was going to get smacked in the teeth. Now, King broke like 2 or 3 tackles. And like you said, this headset would have been about 40 feet that way if if he broke both those tackles and picked the ball off and he scored. Right. But, I just thought we had to not sit on our heels this game. We had to really be aggressive and force him to make throws early. Now, a couple times he did break. We got a little soft in our man coverage, and they made us pay for it. But we were kind of anticipating if we were going to get killed by 1,000 paper cuts, we'd rather have it by A-Chain up the middle than King on the edge. So that was our whole game plan going into this game, was make them one-dimensional in their running game, and we can live with the rest. And we just barely did that today.
I'm going to let Danny come in and ask what he wants to ask now.
Coach, congrats. First win, really quickly. Easiest question for me. How does it feel to get that first one under the belt this season?
Honestly, man, I felt like we have literally either shot ourselves in the foot or just been, just have not had a chance, or say haven't had the opportunity to really get a lot of 50-50, solutions or plays in this league so far. And that's just, whether it's I'm not playing well enough, whether it's our guys aren't tackling somehow. Everybody's got the broken tackle juice against us, as I'm sure you saw a lot today. But, it's nice to finally get a win, no matter if it's 1 by 1, 1,000, doesn't matter. I mean, Grim and I have very similar styles on both sides of the ball, where you're going to have to earn every point that you get. We're going to try to limit the explosive plays as much as we can. And if you can stay true to nickel and diming your way down the field, then you're probably going to win the game. But if you try to take chances, and whether it's, a little bit of a coverage deal or kind of spinning it one way or another, a turnover here and there can change the game. And that sack fumble, where basically rolled like 60 yards, was the difference, I think, in this game to give us a chance.
Yeah, you said it your best, whether you win by a little or you win by a lot. I think the big key question coming in was to see how both offenses worked. Now, for you, what do you see in Coles this game, and how impressed are you seeing as how he's taking that leap forward?
I mean, the thing is, right, is we ran him a little bit, but the thing is that, granted, we had a couple times where the receivers didn't really do what they were supposed to do, but he had 4 incompletions in this whole game. Like, you look at it, he's throwing under 50% the first 3 games of the year. He goes 19 to 23 today. Like, the windows, I will admit, weren't the tightest. And sometimes it meant when A&M decided to clamp up in man coverage, couldn't do anything, right? But we saw a little bit of zone. We tried getting the ball out of his hands early to kind of get him heated up, and you kind of saw that come to fruition here come crunch time. So it's really hard environment to come down to Kyle Field and get a dub. We're fortunate that we can kind of get a little bit of payback for them coming into Madison and getting it last year. So we look forward to our next contest. I believe it's a rivalry game against Iowa. So we'll be ready for that one.
Yeah, and lastly for me, we're starting to see the receivers starting to pretty much break open routes. Granted, few plays here and there, but that's been the biggest question. The defense has been there. The defense has been playing exceptionally well on, with the receivers. How good does it feel that you're starting to see them kind of improve and helping your young quarterback?
I mean, honestly, like if you're going to sit back and try to throw the ball and your receivers don't get open, right? The first 3 games you saw, we had to make such tight windows. Every throw had to be perfect. It was very reminiscent of last year with Mertz, but the thing was Mertz couldn't buy himself some time and make those throws. Coles at least did that today, and it's huge for us going forward. And Marcus Allen, or not Marcus Allen, he just played pretty well. Skylar Bell's turning into a fucking superstar for us. He goes up in overall awareness and catching every week. Like he's going to have 99 awareness and catching by the end of the year, just from development throughout the year. So that's going to be really nice. Hopefully he continues to progress. And if only the release and maybe some route running would be good for developing for these guys, we'd be in a really good position. But we live to see another day. We're gonna go back to the drawing board, enjoy this one, go party on fucking State Street when we get back on the plane, and we're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, good game, Coach. Great win. Congrats on it.
Yep, good game, Grim. Thanks for the call, fellas, and producing.
Yeah, good job there, Brousseau, and get your first win. Let's bring in Grimmy now. Grim?
Yeah, great game, Coach.
Man, you were very patient all game. Your defense was swarming. They were so fast to get in the backfield. They were smothering, like he said, on the man coverage. Pretty much did what you wanted to do, and yet somehow didn't get the dub that you were looking for. So what did you like about your team? And then secondly, what did you feel they could have done better?
I mean, first of all, yeah, big shout out to the defense, especially in that first half. They're definitely fine. I mean, the whole game really, but that first half, you can just see the energy right away. As far as what we can do better, I guess just have more patience on offense. I feel like our defense, we played pretty solid and balanced, but offensively, we just got away from our game plan a little bit, just running the ball, staying in the A-chain and shit like that. So I want to get A-chain 20 to 25 attempts, and we only had 17 in this game. So.
And King, even though it shows him with minus 20, I mean, he's got some sack yards there. He was he was slippery, man. He would get like Danny said multiple times during the game. His acceleration, his speed, and just getting away from the pass rush and buying you time or running up the field when he had to was scary because you think you have him and then he's gone. And
right.
So while
I could do more of that too, honestly.
Yeah. So while you wanted to use A-chain, you've got another weapon with your legs there. It's just, unfortunate for you that he fumbled the ball in that one sack, and that kind of swung the game right there. But you responded back pretty quick after that. I think it was only a 3-play drive after that turnover. So, you did a great job. You only threw the ball 9 times, so you obviously wanted to run a ton, and you did. But that defense is impressive. So I'll let Danny ask some questions now.
Grim, coming in, it's been a while since you've had a user game. It's been quite a break for you, I would say. You're coming off that CPU game with Ohio. How did you feel having such a big break in between these games?
Honestly, the play calling, that's why I felt like rusty, just getting in the rhythm of calling plays, especially offensively. And I think just getting more and more games, we'll get that figured out, obviously, get more of in the rhythm.
Yeah, you're doing a great job using the athletes that you're carrying. And, Vaughn said it best, right? The throwing still 192 yards, much improved from Haynes King. Usually we've seen a lot less than 100 yards at that. Are you getting more confidence in your young quarterback, especially using his legs a lot more?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Arm and legs, really. Just I want to have more, hoping to have more explosive offense in general, especially with King and A-chain. I think we can do it, and the receivers we got.
Yeah, definitely, and of course, your team's really young. They have shown that there's a lot of juniors, sophomores that are playing here. What exactly is the is the forefront, like going into the next week, right? Like I know they're young, you have your game plan, things of that nature, but what's the plan to help improve the young kids going forward?
Just bringing more consistency as a play caller. I think I'll just put people in the right position. Succeed.
Yeah, coach, you did a great job today. I'm glad seeing the offense spread a little bit more. A-Chain's a monster. Continue. I don't know what you're feeding that young man, but continue it because you're doing a damn good job.
Definitely. And big shout out to Coach, man. His defense I thought was phenomenal. His passing game as well. So he's got a great young freshman quarterback over there.
Yes, sir. Great game, Grim.
Okay, thank you, boys. Thanks for the call.
Hey, thank you guys for giving us a very enjoyable game. If you missed the first game, that was a tight one as well. Danny's Oklahoma State Cowboys beat Junior Broncos LSU Tigers 33-29. And then we had this one. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central for a little grudge match here. Jimmy Tublunt's Oregon Ducks going against JT Gaming's Iowa Hawkeyes. So we get two Iowa boys fighting each other there. And then the last televised game of the week is going to be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central, and that's 49er Georgia's NC State Wolfpack against T-Clink's Tennessee Volunteers. That one's going to be a very explosive game, I feel. So make sure you guys come back and watch those games. Danny, always a pleasure. Enjoy doing this with you every time.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, Vaughn. Absolutely love you in the booth, man. It's just a tremendous 1-2 punch.
And producer, thank you. I think it was Jimmy doing the producing tonight. Thank you. And great game, guys. And if we have a raid ready, we can get that going. And we will see you guys at 6 p.m. tomorrow night for the grudge match of Iowa. So you guys take care.